Hello and welcome. Um, I will be doing something unusual today because this thing here just basically sat on my shelf collecting dust for a long time. And as I was occupied with some other things and matters that I needed to attend, I just never found time to play with it. And as our family net income is gravitating towards zero right now, I don't really know if I will still have it in the nearest future. Maybe there will be time when I will need to sell it and I will have it no more. So I just decided that if that thing happens, I just want to have the maximum amount of fun that is left for me to explore from this beautiful machine. This is Electron Analog Rytm, by the way. So it's an analog drum machine that also combines the sampling capabilities. And the cool thing about this drum machine that it's kind of unique. So there is not so much devices like this, and this thing cost me quite a lot of money. So I just hate when I treat it like some unused toy that I bought for I don't know what. I don't know why. Well, I like synthesizers and I kind of want to make synthesizers. And basically, back then, what I bought this thing for is just to take a screwdriver and see what's inside. And I was surprised to find out that there wasn't anything that I couldn't imagine myself. So basically, I just from the start knew how the synth is made inside, i.e., what integrated circuits I used. Wow, this thing is so heavy it shakes my entire camera setup. Well, I need to finish talking the boring stuff and actually start playing some things. I really don't remember. I have some dirty patterns here that I need to clean up. Some failed attempts that just sit there and make me nervous because they're not beautiful and they are so awkward to hear. I think I'll show you how I make how I made stuff in this thing back then. And today I'll want to try making something new to remember the workflow and how to use it basically. Well, that seems to be empty. Yeah, and now I think we will hear some clever stuff that the clever version of me did back then several years ago. So today I'll just showcase all that I have here, some examples, and then I will turn on my dump mode and start creating some real mess. I don't know if you will click off, but I hope that someone finds that thing interesting and fascinating as I think it is. So basically you have these usual drumming pads. Wow, I have half a second delay between my headset and, well, I should have prepared for that. I can use my headphones, but that would require me to make some adjustments to my setup, and I'm a lazy person, so I think I am going to be awful at playing drums today anyway, as I couldn't play them back then. I don't know the first thing about some music history. Well, music theory, I mean. So I know somewhere there is a circle of thieves, circle of thieves. What do they steal? My notes. They steal my notes for certain. And I can basically mute and unmute different parts. You can drum these drums like in the live mode, and they will be recorded as you play. And also you have this step mode. For example, for kick that is selected right now, you can see basically how it works. Simple, but complicated, as there are many modes of operation to this thing, and it's hard to remember. It's hard to remember everything that goes into here. What else do we have? Wow, that's some awkward stuff. I remember. I just you can hear how all of these things are structured. I have some failed attempts at the start. Then I actually come with some ideas, and then I continue, and I specifically insert these gaps to kind of how to say, separate these things from one another. No, that's strange. That's even worse. I don't know how I did this stuff like this. I remember it's mostly sample based, like there are some samples, but also there is this synth part. So this thing has analog synths inside it also, and they're kind of cool for bass lines. You can also reset the sound. I can't see nothing in this headset. Like, these letters just disappear for me. Oh, that's the synth part. Ah. Why does filter do nothing? Oh, it does, but I can hear that through my headset. Dude, I will need headphones for that. Yeah, that cowbell. Boom. Yo, I really programmed that thing. I have been putting thoughts into that. That's amazing. Man, I have really useful stuff in here. Maybe I should... What does that even mean? Some kind of piano sample? Oh, that's like a crossfade between my friend's drums that we recorded together in his studio and kind of electronic version of them that comes from this machine's circuitry. I don't know why I did this, but sounds kind of cool. Wow. Wow, that's beautiful. So dark and fluff. Something meowing in the background. That's probably that. Yeah. Wow, that's really beautiful. I think that part, at that part, I tried to squeeze all of internal synthesizer potential from that thing. So it has a lot of synth parts playing at the same time. I can try to isolate them. Oh. Yeah. There is a thing about this machine that it has all the cool synthesizer stuff only on these pads. These pads are mainly for samples. Like, they have an analog engine of some kind, but that's really only for, like, I don't know, high tom, low tom. There is some just basic sound no synthesizer thingies like oscillators, modulation, and so forth. So I usually put samples in here, and the higher part is percussion synthesizers. They're cool. The cowbell! Cowbell! Funk! Let's go funk! I just froze. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah. So this is not the actual synth itself playing, but the recording of that synth. So, in order to get more synth voices, you can actually record the output of the drum machine inside its own memory and resample the sound from any of these pads, basically. So you can do that not only through the main output, but you can also specifically select what kind of input you want for sampling. So you can be jamming, and if you need another pad for another voice, you can sort of record some existing stuff into that pad and saving as a sample, play it back to free up these generators and oscillators for further tweaking. But in practice, it's a very long and tedious process, and that's clearly not meant for live performance. I remember also that trick to layer up some funky cowbells. So you record a cowbell and then you kind of resample it and add the resampled cowbell to the original cowbell, detune original cowbell and resampled version, resample that again, and you can layer up as many layers as you want, basically. There is also an old trick to extend the memory, like some old trick to extend the sample length that you can feed into limited memory. Like you can record the usual sound that you want to record. Then you can pitch it up higher and the sample will be shorter, and then you can resample this shorter pitched up sound into memory. And as the sound is shorter than original, it takes up less memory, and when you play it back, you can just pitch it down as it was, and it will sound nearly close to the original, but with some added noise and some grit that comes from the sound tract of the machine itself. That information is probably boring. Let's hear some more stuff. Oh, I did variations. I don't know how it's called in English, but I have this fills. Like I always inserted the snare drum fills to, like, you know, Do I have scenes? Oh yeah, I have scenes. Oh. That scene is meant specifically for that bass. A long version and a shorter version. A long version and a shorter version. Not a virgin. The version. How to spell it? I don't know. Boring variations of the same genius pattern that I spend so much time doing. And how did it... I mean, how could it come out of my own head? I'm silly. Oh, some clever fills, clever fills. Have nothing mapped to performance knob. Maybe I should. Too bad I'm hearing this in Oculus's speakers. I may probably miss half of the sound by not using my regular headphones. This pattern, the C bang. Oh, some funky stuff. Not... What is funky? What does funky mean? I don't like that. No. Weird, but... Oh! Have a scene here also, but for what? Yeah, that is performance page, so you can press it and then you have pressure sensitive pads that you can press. And modulate some parameters. That one messes with delay length. And you can map these things to this knob, basically, not to press on these pads. Like, pressing the pads is if you want to press them at random combinations like that. And this thing is for a more deliberate control. I really like that liquidy delay thing. probably some filter job. That is wet. Kind of the same thing, but no. Yeah, I hear the similarity. I think the pattern mostly the same. Oh. Cool. Why did I always insert that wow synth into every setup? Cool. Why didn't I record that back then? I don't have anything mapped. Ah! Finally some variation that I somehow thought through. It's mainly about these two bass lines here. Or one. I think I can see... I see these things better at my screen. Oh, trig mutes. So basically I can mute some steps that how to say comprise this pattern. Some cool variations you can do with this. Transition was kind of awkward. I think I need to reset it. That's immediate jump. What's going on? Where's the sequential? Here's the sequential. I remember just inserting that sample at the background. pretty tight line on this second bass line here. It kind of works, but sounds too wonky to me. Maybe I can utilize some trig mutes, like every first step. It has this polyrhythmic thingy. I was learning polyrhythms. Clever. So, if you don't know, the polyrhythm is basically when one bass line plays 16 steps, and here it's not playing 60 steps. Anyway, when one thing plays the full bar, the second thing can play only part of that bar and reset to the beginning, so they become related in this awkward ratio, like 7/16, and you get a melody that basically repeats every 7 multiplied by 16 steps. That's a trick that you can use if you have like really short sequences and you want just to make them less repetitive. Like for hours. It's so repetitive. Here I actually maybe have, yeah, I have trig mutes here. And you can see how polyrhythms work if we just separate these two. Let's start from that. And you can see here it's written 15 out of 16. And you can basically so it's just now trapped inside these steps. And you can use how are these numbers are called? Like this 3, 5, 7, 11. I don't know. In Russia, we call them simple numbers. I'm tired of this. So here we can (32) and (16), and then they kind of repeat. Reset them. stay the same. And when I introduced 15, it kind of stuttered. Well, sometimes hearing can be tiring. That's why I probably do not do music for now, because I just like hearing repetitive stuff, and it really annoys me personally, but my brain kind of likes that, and I can pace in my room for an hour basically, listening to some simplistic stuff, but at the end it feels really bad. I don't know how to explain this. I think you might relate a little bit. Wow, that's strange. Maybe enough of me looking at the beautiful stuff that I did back then and start messing around already. What kit do I have here anyway? Load. I think the C5 one was good. Kinda techno. Yeah, is it a bass drum? Is it called bass drum? That is a kick. That is a snare. That is a bass drum. Yeah. Man, this delay will destroy me. Maybe let's start from 4 on the floor stuff. If we talk about repetition, the most dumb thing you can do. And here comes the beauty of the sequencer. So I just recorded this kick in step mode. Also, I can... No. This delay... I will not be able to play today without headphones. No. This issue needs to be fixed somehow. Let me take my headphones. I have wires all over my table. I just have this small piece cleaned out just for you guys to enjoy. Don't scream on me. Rubber feet. These headphones are so damn big. Oh. Now I feel myself inside of a giant aquarium. an ultimate sweat test for me today. And now I need to turn off the sound on my Quest. Much better. Like that snare, too bright. Too dark. Almost like a clap. I don't know music. No. I'll quantize that because I can fucking play. I have pause. Okay. Oh. I will leave some error. I don't know, some kind of standardy stuff. Maybe step recording. Yeah. Let's check that. I don't like that. It's too repetitive. Dun 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 dun. Let's delete on all strong ones. We can also add some delay. Whoa. Then maybe we kinda need wow, I can press only one note. It just changes the filter with LFO and it sounds like something changes, but actually it's only a matter of filter. How to learn scales. It has this awkward moment in the end of the drums that gets me this offset when I play. I can turn off these things and enable my metronome. I also hate this delay. I'm stuck. I don't know music. I think it's somewhere there. I just really suck at hearing what's going on. That's too simple. That last beat needs to be fixed. just impulse in this bass drum. That's kind of a bass line on its own. This just interferes. I think that will do. But we need some background sample. We can use that same old trick with looping some piece and applying pitch LFO to give this wow wow feel. That kind of makes that pattern similar to maybe these ones. Isn't it totally same? Yeah, that's totally same. I'm kinda recreating the same pattern. That's also good. That's also productive. Okay, I'm a little bit sad. Anyway, let's recreate that thing to its full extent. Wow. What samples do we have here? Some drums. Too dark. I probably used one of these samples there. No. Too boring. Maybe some other sample will do. I kinda like that. Maybe a little more drive. And grit. Although it's gritty already. Now let's adjust our levels a little bit. And maybe some balancing offset? I don't know. So the bass line, the kick drum and the snare go to the right, as does the bass drum. So you could sorta make the difference. I don't really know how that would sound on the stream compared to my headphones. I have quite linear headphones, I'd say. They're lacking some bass that is usually persistent in conventional headphones for music listening. They're kind of monitoring headphones, but we can add panning LFO. Here also same panning LFO. whole screen is flickering for me, as it is for you, maybe. Although I get this flickering even more. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. And record some filter automation. No. I think I just did everything wrong. Yeah, the process of deletion of automation is tedious here. Oh? Where? I don't need all these steps. Let's scan this sample for some other places. What does make that sound? I like it. Oh, I see. I think that's enough for today, guys. I can't progress further anyway. I'm sort of tired, and my headset is running low on battery. I hope that you liked this little gem of mine. Something like that. Take care, and bye-bye.